father! No one defies him!
Some of us thought we could get away from this place on the water. But when we got close to the marina, we saw the cult. They've got the river locked down tight.
Take it easy.
I was scouting the drug lab under the fly shop the other night. All kinds of horrible noises were coming from the basement. I think they have a whole mess of angels locked down below.
Holy crap!
How's it going, mister? I hear there's been a bunch of cult traffic around the old sulfur mine. Hell, that place is massive. You know they gotta be hiding something good in there. I think it's worth the risk. I need you to reconsider your choices real quick.
See a way out of that one. Thank God you did. Keep in touch. If the cult gets you, I want to know about it. Bye-bye for now. I can't imagine what Deputy Hudson's going through. I hope she's gonna be okay.
Jacob's made us all nice and strong.
to say.
Thanks for taking some time to help.
Thanks, man. This is some prime real estate.
This could have turned ugly if it wasn't for you.
You get tattooed, you got a 1 in 7 chance of getting matching ink.
That sounds sensible.
I could play this game all day. This game's awesome. You can play with your friends. Man, this is the most awesome game I've ever played. Damn, I can build my own level.
There's a cutoff point for understanding, but I'm fucking cornered. Easy, buddy. Okay.
Visuals on target. Taking my shot.
May have fewer options when it comes to grocery shopping in the future. Another national chain of grocery stores.
Spotted Peggy's moving against Elliot's place. Let's move before we're too late. Finally shot that bear that was going through my garbage. I'm forever grateful. Thanks.
Peggy dumb enough to pull a stunt like that. Shit! You're that deputy I've been hearing about, ain't ya? You gotta bring that bird back to me. It's our only way out of this shitstorm. Now, I need to make sure they didn't mess with it. Let's run it through some tests. Hang a sharp left at the crop circle and fly super low along the river. Man, you're either brave or stupid. Either way, you just saved my life. Hell, you saved my whole family. Peggy's attacked my place just as we were fixing to take off for good. Swiped my plane and left me to fight for my life. I'm damn near out of ammo. Peggy dumb enough to pull a stunt like that. Shit! You're that deputy I've been hearing about, ain't ya? You gotta bring that bird back to me. It's our only way out of this shitstorm. Now, I need to make sure they didn't mess with it. Let's run it through some tests. Hang a sharp left at the crop circle and fly super low along the river. Man, you're either brave or stupid. Either way, you just saved my life. Hell, you saved my whole family. Peggy's attacked my place just as we were fixing to take off for good. Swiped my plane and left me to fight for my life. I'm damn near out of ammo. taking it out in one piece? Way to show those fuckers! They must have been mystified. Man, would I'd have given to see the looks on their faces. Stupid Peggies. That's all they do around here. Show up at your door like they did to me, and take whatever the hell they want. You know, I should have figured everything would be alright. That plane's never let a single one of us rise down. I don't know what we would have done if we lost that plane. You should be coming to a big fork in the river. Hang right. Yeah, takes a certain kind of man to defend his home. Between you and me, I'm not sure if I fit the bill. I don't know if you got any little monsters of your own, but I'm telling you, the thought of leaving mine fatherless puts the fear of God in me. And mine ain't even born yet. If running means I can protect my family at the cost of losing my home, so be it. That's the right move, ain't it? Goddamn blood boil that I gotta uproot from the place my family worked so hard to put together. They earned every inch of this land with blood and sweat, and now I gotta lose it to some man-bun little twerp and his posse of inbreeds? No, fuck it! You don't mess with the rise without leaving a scar. Let's give him a long kiss goodbye, partner. You should be flying over a field. Light up any Peggies you see, and if you see any Bliss tankers, blow them sky high! Joseph has his minions poisoning our water supply. Check out the irrigation reservoir or places like it, and lay waste to them. But look at you being an ace in that thing. You're like the next Clutch Nixon. Man, he was so cool. Before they get in the air. While steadily lowering your altitude. Awesome landing, partner. Bring the plane to me. You'll see me waving.
Oh my God, look at her! Son of a bitch, you did it! You did it, thank you! Kim! The plane's back!
Yeah, I heard!
Hey, come on, let's turn her around. Come on, grab on! You know, this is the first time in a long time I feel like shit's actually going my way. Those damn Peggies. Kim, come on! Please tell me they didn't fuck with her. You know, this plane's been in my family for 3 generations. Can you believe that? Kim, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming!
I swear, that woman sometimes. Anyway, my grandpa first got it when he got back from World War II. It was his pride and joy. I made a few modifications over the years. Kim, would you just hurry up? What? Those motherfuckers, they just won't let up. Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm better in the air, but you are a fucking beast on the ground. I'll hit him high, you hit him low. What do you say, partner? Hoorah! Kim, you stay inside till I get back!
Good, but I'm about to make them red hot. Kim's in the house. I'm trusting you, partner. Keep her safe.
Get her up by her hair. Don't get down center.
They're charging in! Heads up! I see cultists going for the hangar!
Come on, Kim. We're leaving.
No.
No?
No.
Come on.
This is our home.
Kim, you just don't understand.
Don't understand what? That they're stealing our land and kidnapping our friends and doing God knows what else?
Kim.
Nick, your grandfather built this place. You really want to turn your back on that? And what about all the times you talked about handing off the business to our daughter?
I talked about handing off the business to our son.
You've seen the ultrasound. It's a girl.
Well, that was on a messy black and white TV screen. You know them things ain't reliable.
Nick.
I love you.
Me too.
Well, Deputy, looks like the Rye family's digging in. Hey, listen, if you need any air support, you give me a holler, okay? You and me, you'd be like Butch and Sundance.
Nick, they both died at the end.
Ah.
Please take care of him.
I'll grab my plate, partner.
Kim, Nick, I can't stand the notion of sticking my nose where it ain't welcome, but I gotta speak up. I never liked them Eden's Gate people.
Atonement is the final step before fully accepting the word of the Father into your heart. Our sins, having been finally exposed, can now be removed, freeing our souls and opening up our hearts. Now, the pain of atonement is measured by the severity of the sin, and thanks to your deputy, the sins of this resistance are indeed severe. You will all atone for what the deputy has done. You will all welcome the word of the Father into your hearts. You will all say, yes.
gas tankers filling in with any fuel they can find. I think they're planning an attack. Keep an eye out, and when you find them, blow those bastards sky high. Over the radio. Oh, of fucking course. They're on to you, Deputy. Sounds like there's 2 more tankers and they're making a run for cover. Don't let them get away. Don't gotta worry about it now. Keep it up! Got a recon helicopter in the air identifying resistance stronghold. Bring that bird down before they can coordinate their attacks. Nice views up there, huh? Nick taught me how to fly on our 3rd date. I fell in love with the valley. Times were a lot simpler back then. That one lit up like the 4th of July! phone. His ego is gonna deflate faster than a Patriots football.
You're the new symbol of hope for the entire valley. Someone needs to bring me whiskey.
Hey, old pal. It's Bird. Haven't heard from you in a bit. Hope nothing bad's happened. Anyhow, this is me saying goodbye. Wife and I are heading south, like we talked about. Small desert valley. Not much for us there except some solitude. It ain't perfection, but hell, sometimes being prepared is about cutting your losses. You watch your back, you hear? Bugs me knowing you're cooped up in that dog county. Proper like you. That's not where you want to be. But I know why you hung around. But it ain't just me I gotta worry about. So long, buddy.
Hey there, man. You got someone in John's bunker. Join the club.
Hudson's as tough as they come. But that's not gonna be enough to withstand John's torture.
Way to stick it to those seeds.
You've been putting on some show, Deputy.
This is fantastic. There's new stuff added all the time.
Anyone who has age of 80 really listen to this junk?
Good day.
Can't let ATVs take away our traditions. Can you hear me out a second?
Man, this is the most awesome game I've ever played.
You're inspiring people to fight. Don't take it personal if I stay out of it instead of catching a bullet.
Food and celebration are important parts of a warrior spirit.
You know what this town needs? Balls. I'm dead serious. Falls Inn's annual Testicle Festival is a decades-old tradition. The Testy Festi is one of the few times the community comes together for what makes them happiest. Scarfing down cowboy caviar. This town needs a morale boost. And if stuffing Rocky Mountain oysters down your gullet don't put a smile on your face, then I don't know what could. Problem is, the festival's been postponed because of the goddamn cult. Now, I am not going down as the cook who failed to serve up huevos with a side of happiness. We're gonna do this, but first, we need to get the Testy Festi supplies out of storage. A young fella named Kenny's got them all locked up for me at the old bar. I'll start getting set up. You head over and get those supplies.
I could play this game all day.
Oh man, I heard about you.
My cousin said she overheard some cultists talking about Dead Man's Mill. They think the Cougars hid supplies behind the waterfall.
Damn, I can build my own levels.
No need to fret. Luck in your DNA is courage your ancestors used to survive in time of war.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Prick, Johnny Feed. You showed up just in time. Wondering when you were gonna stop by. You're setting quite the example. Don't think we could have taken back Falls End without everything you've been doing. Most folk take one look at Eden's Gate and turn the other way. The ones that don't get taught a hard lesson. My dad was one of the first to stand up to him. Anytime the Peggies showed up looking for trouble, Dad would hop in his big rig and chase him out of town. He loved that truck. Called it the Widowmaker. And those fuckers stole it from him a week before he passed. Shit. You really want to piss off the cult? Get the Widowmaker back. Show the cult we're not just gonna roll over. And give the folks here something to cheer about. It's locked up under guard at a grain elevator east of here. But I think you're just the person for the job.
City folk don't know what they're missing.
I'm not leaving you. Psalm 41:3. The Lord will sustain him upon his sickbed. In his illness, you restore him to health. Stay with me, because we're gonna see the end of John's seed real soon. I give thanks to the Lord every day for bringing you and I together. I'm glad you're looking to do more here. We need you. As you can see, John Seed's making a lot of people suffer right now, and quite frankly, I can't keep up. These people need me. They're my responsibility now. But that just means keeping tabs on the resistance is being that much harder. When you get a chance, head out east and check on our people at the Woods and Pig Farm. I haven't heard back from them in a couple of days, and that worries me. We can't afford to lose a single one of our fighters. All's end is safe.
contact. Repeat, lost contact. I'm coming in. An attack run. Moving in.
I'm going for it!
Here comes that holy fire. Lost visual. Target confirmed. I want to straight these centers. I'm coming in for an attack run.
Never get in between the bull moose and his lady.
Fuck this! I need help! Someone help!
not sure what's going on in the Frank's camp. I thought I heard some screaming. I should probably go check it out.
The live more thing really makes you think about life and death different.
I don't believe in luck, but holy shit, I should be dead.
Heard a bunch of dogs barking near the old Silver Lake camp, so I checked it out. Cult's dug in deep, but it looks like they're locked out of one of the cabins. Wonder what's going on inside. Take her easy.
Man, that was close. I can't wait for all this fighting to be done.
Did you get him? Did you? Give me the samples. Well done. Oh, Anne will be thrilled. Speaking of thrilled, it's done. The dynamic laser capacitor is complete. The real fun is about to begin. Don't get me wrong, this has been great. I'm just ready to move on to a new adventure. Something similar, but with just enough novelty to justify the cost. You know what I mean. You get it. All we're missing is power, and I need more than the local grid is supplying. And I know what you're thinking, but summoning lightning is out of the question. I'm not doing that again. Now, the transformer station to the north should have enough wattage. We just need to reroute all the electricity straight here. That should give me enough juice for one go. I'll radio you with instructions. Get going. We have one chance at this, at saving the world from impending doom.
High school counselor said I had the cult set up in the Howling Cave. They're trapping wolves and getting them prepped to be judges. Gotta be well equipped for that. I say we go take what they got.
Joseph and John show why it's hard to have a family business. Money and blood mix weird, even when you're not trying to be a messiah. Let's get locked and loaded for the next road, y'all.
Is that an alarm? Were the stakes not high enough for you yet?
I wish I could take you with me. Are you ready? I was, until I had to repair the generators. Because of you, Ann and I are gonna save the galaxy. I know what you're thinking. I too wish that you could come along, but it's too dangerous. And as for me, and me alone, and this mission cannot be jeopardized.
Stand by!
Don't feel left out. Be proud of what you achieved. You've served your purpose. Nothing left for you to do but to bear witness to your stellar contributions. Actually, you have to click that button for me.
I'm getting turned into Swiss
on the
cheese.
generator. But that's the last thing.
I wonder how much more of this fighting I can stomach. Reminds you that we shouldn't be living our whole entire life like this.
I saw some piggies. cabin. If they're trying to get a stash of supplies, someone should head up to make sure he's okay.
Remember, y'all, the only way we're gonna get peace here is with a lot of warrants.
God damn! I heard that from here. You must have hit one of the cult silos. They're loaded with fertilizer that the Peggies are using to make explosives. Hell, that's exactly what those assholes used when they attacked Nick and me. It's lethal. Knock out everyone you see. My suggestion? Use Nick's plane. He won't mind.
You got it. Welcome to Straight City. Population spread at that jet. Got it. Oh shit, they're hitting me. One order is straight. Coming up.
You ever hear of radon spas? Back in the day, they were... You ever hear of radon spas? Back in the day, they were all the rage when it came to natural healing. There's an old one not too far from here. Cult hides drugs and guns there.
That was a close shave. Happy y'all are still alive. That's Lisa's grandfather's place. We used to call him Old Red when I was a kid. Old people stay old looking for a long time.
John bought up all the businesses around here and promised us jobs. But the only people who got work were cultists.
My grandma kid's at least 5.
An idea.
Land's the same. Little things are different. No hitchhikers. You'd always see someone bumming a ride. I'm not what you call a dog person. Kim can't shoot good. Up until she was 7 months, she was practicing.
I could use a favor.
Buzzkill said it'd be safer if he stopped handling firearms.
Wendell Red. But most folk call me Red. Wouldn't typically bother a stranger about this, but old Dutch speaks so highly of you, so there was a group of us from here served in Vietnam together. Things we seen in that jungle, we made a pact that if something like that were ever to happen in our country, we'd be ready. Put together quite a collection. Guns, ammo, gear. Called it our Freedom Fund on account it was going to make sure we stayed that way until the grave. But that was a long time ago. Now the only one left still breathing is me. The gear's locked up safe and sound, but we split the code amongst ourselves. Etched each number on the back of our lighters. I'd take care of this myself if I were 10 years younger, but now, hell, I'd just get myself killed for no good reason. I need your help finding those lighters. Bring them to me, and I'll let you take your pick from our stash. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna let this fucking cult burn my country to the ground.
John Seed is real loco. I don't know how that asshole ain't locked up and wearing a straitjacket. We need to take him out ASAP. I wonder how much more of this fighting I can stomach. Reminds you that we shouldn't be living our whole entire life like this.
I've known men like John C. before. Real charismatic. They'll sell you poison and convince you it's a health tonic. He'd fit in real nice in Washington.
Breaks my heart to see Eagles Gate shitting all over this valley. Every time I hear a plane overhead, it makes my blood boil. The sky's supposed to be a good place, and those fuckers are using it to terrorize us.
Better check that out.
There's an airstrip nearby with planes and everything. I'd go there myself, but Jacob's always got men watching it. Here are my thoughts and prayers.
Holy crap!
In the presence of God. Have no doubt. The cleansing around.
Say yes, Deputy. Don't be late.
Thanks for the help.
I'm hearing reports that the Colts beefed up the defenses in all of their outposts countywide. Watch yourself.
I could play this game all day.
The Kelletts were good people. It's a shame what happened to them. But God works in mysterious ways, and thanks to you, Edensgate will no longer feed their followers with our stolen food. And we can finally start giving our people some real home-cooked meals, provided we can get those cattle back in their pens.
This is fantastic. There's new stuff added all the time.
Thanks for giving. Some guy named Roy sent us the coordinates to his bunker. Said there's stuff down there we can use against the cult. It's locked from the inside, but according to him, there's another way in via the water.
Hey, you! Come here! Good job getting this place back from the cult. Luckily, they didn't do too much damage to the farm. But they did kill a lot of livestock. Some of the cows are wandering the fields out back. Think you can bring them to their pen? You just need to spook them a bit. Chuck a rock at them or something, give them a slap on the rump. They'll run away from you, but you can use fear to steer them where you want them to go.
You're gonna make Joseph disown John.
I used to hunt buck up here.
Confessing is bad. Atonement is worse.
Your friend's in John's bunker.
Hi, guy. Hello, sir.
That reminds me, I have a catalog to show. You're giving Eden's Gate just what they deserve.
Hold still. It's supposed to say wrath, not rat. Sin must be exposed so it may be absolved. If we hide our sin, we hide ourselves. You will not hide any longer. Your true self will spill out on this floor for all to see. Perfect. If Muhammad won't come to the mountain, then bring the mountain to Muhammad. Let's begin! I thought a friendly face might make your atonement easier. Are devoted. We are gathered here to bear witness.
You son of a bitch!
Let's try that again. Are devoted. We are gathered here to bear witness.
Are devoted. We are gathered here to bear witness.
To those willing to atone for their sins.
To those willing to atone for their sins.
Will you, Nick Rye, place your hand upon the word of Joseph?
Will you, Nick Rye?
Oh, fuck that. No. I ain't never given in to that psychopath.
There it is. Greed. Always thinking of yourself. Nick?
Yes. Yes, I will atone.
It's the power of yes! The power to take away your sins! The power to set you free. You, deputy, place your hand upon the word of Joseph.
Will you, deputy, place your hand upon the word of Joseph?
And renounce your sins and admit your transgressions.
And renounce your sins and admit your transgressions. Say yes.
It's just one word.
Get John Hughes ready! Move!
Did you ever stop to think about that? Everyone thinks he's crazy, but he's not. Look around you. This world is on the brink. You can feel it in your bones. Look at the headlines. Look who's in charge. You want this key? Because you think you're saving people, but they are already safe. We had a plan. You don't understand. You don't believe. You don't care! May God have mercy on your soul.
Disengaged.
So glad we're all here together.
We gotta keep them away from harming our brothers and sisters!
granted. Lockdown disengaged.
together.
harmony and love. One where you will come to accept me as your father. One where you will feel the warmth of my love. Welcome to the future. So glad we're all here sharing together.
For the fire! We don't defend this place! We gotta find the resistance before they kill us all! Give up! You don't stand a chance! Yeah! We don't defend this place! There's no way for us to survive!
Don't want to be here. You see the deputy? You kill them where they stand.
Fire in the fire! The new world new! Stay right there!
These doors close, wisely on the walls will be left in a wasteland. And while that chapter ends, a new one begins for all of you. One of peace, harmony, and love. One where you will come to accept me as your father. One where you will feel the warmth of my love.
I didn't think you'd come back. Something started happening. All the fucking Peggies started scrambling around. All the doors started closing, locking us inside. I thought I was gonna be down here forever. All because of him. That fucking piece of shit! he would come down here and he would just stand there and watch. We were begging for mercy and he would just fucking watch. There were other people down here with me. We are gonna get them out. And then we are gonna burn this whole fucking place down. Help me. Or stay out of my way. Come on, we gotta get to the control room. It's the only way we can unlock the rooms and free the others. Rooms are grouped together by section. Damn it! It's safeguarded against a global lock release. I'll have to do one section at a time. We'll get down to the rooms and free the prisoners while I hit the locks. I'll radio you.
Emergency doors are unlocked.
Last one.
I can't be here! Go! What the? Somebody! Get help! Help! Anybody!
Are you serious? Shit. One of the sections is tied to another control room. I can't free the locks from here. Rook, find the other control room. Wait, the control room's locked.
No missile found. Abort launch sequence.
Okay, keep an eye out. I just lowered a platform from the missile launch silo.
Can't let our people leave, they'll die! Here we go! Protect the consoles or we'll lose more people! Keep firing! Get on the fighter's mercy! Protect you! North! Thanks, almighty!
Destroy the consoles is the only way to free up the last batch of prisoners. Dude, blow them up. Just hurry, Rook. Come on, we're running out of time.
Caution.
It worked! The room's
Martian.
There! Start making your way up. These things haven't been used in years, so if one of them jams, shoot the hinges.
Evacuate.
Damn it! Safeguarded against a global lock release. I'll have to do one section at a time.
Danger.
That's not a bad idea. Rook, keep climbing. When you get near the top, you'll come to a room where the cult stores all their fuel and bliss tanks.
Electrical system offline. Danger. Emergency. Electrical system offline. Warning. Electrical system.
Light it up!
Proceed to the nearest exit in a calm and orderly fashion. Pressure failure.
Get the fuck out of there! Now! The whole place is gonna go! I'm grabbing the rest of the prisoners and heading out! Godspeed, Rook! See you on the outside!
Deputy, backup's on the way. Chopper inbound. We'll meet you at the top, Deputy. Open the hatch. There should be launch panels around you.
Hey! Goddamn! I ain't never seen anything like that before.
I knew he saved you for a reason.
Hey! You gave us something back we thought we'd never have again. Hope. Whatever happens next, we're with you.
Hey. That was a hell of a job, Brooke. The way I see it, you're the one in charge now. And if you ever need anything, just let me know.
A seal has been opened. My brother John was loved by few, feared by many, misunderstood by all, except me. John was not born a monster. He was just a child when our family was torn apart. He was loving, kind, and full of joy. He was easily preyed upon. John was not perfect. And sometimes he was not even good. But he was my brother. And those responsible for his death will be punished. I promise you that.
That's the last of them. Great job, Deputy. You just did some serious damage to the cult's firepower. I'm talking irreversible. Cult's gonna be a lot more careful knowing they've been neutered. That ought to help the resistance. Way to show them.
Hey, fella.
Wall's End is back the way it's supposed to be. Quiet.
When this is over, I'm hunting a turkey.
This is Kim Rye calling out to Nick and the deputy. When you get a chance, can you please swing by the house? Please? No emergency or anything. Yet?
I remember Steve was putting together a real beast of a car at his garage. I wonder if he ever finished it. Sure the Cougars could find a use for it.
Reporting higher than usual sales. The store owners we've spoken say it's due to the latest survivalist.
I'm going for him!
It's no surprise, though, that a movement focused on self-sufficiency appeal to average
Wait up!
10.
I don't see him!
Without your help, we would have lost this place. Thank you.
Almost bought it. Fuck! You push the cult out of the valley.
We heard the Mayday call right before they went down. Sounds like they were carrying some valuable cargo. We need to get there before the Peggies do, so let's move.
I think I did okay that time. Yeah. The bull's gonna rush us! Where'd you place it? Cover me! Reloading! Gotta move! Shit! Bull's attacking! Look out! Bull's a maniac! Get my shit!
The Resistance. There are stories about a group of cougars who take people to Raptor Peak. Word is you're supposed to meet them at the lookout tower.
did it. You killed John C.
I really could have died.
Shit, that was close.
Thanks for putting an end to John C.
Something ain't right.
Fine, take it, asshole.
Feels like my training kicked in okay.
John's dead and I'm alive. That's all thanks to you.
Drive careful now.
Cult has us up.
I'm ready to go. I think old Red suffers from, what do you call it, PTSD.
If you hadn't shown up, who knows what would have happened. Pastor Jerome is the true man of God in these parts. If you're looking to help people, you should find him in Falls End. I got a video from John saying I'd been marked.
Kill him all.
My buddy told me Sherry is offering a reward for helping find some missing whiskey. I figure she owns a fishing store, right? We could use gear from there to help keep us fed. We could do a trade.
Shit, that
Go, here we go. Here we go.
What was that? Fuck! Need to get to cover! Let's do this. Before the Peggy's moved in, just let you go about your business. Good stuff.
one Casey sent over? One of these damn vultures gobbled up the key to my barn. Look, it's a long story. Let's just say I was, indisposed. You gotta help me. I'm a lousy shot when it comes to moving targets. Shoot down those vultures. One of them has to have the key.
Looks like a super gross scavenger. I should get myself a little pistol just for backup. Hey, I get the next one.
Changing position!
Time to rumble! What? Hope you found something good.
There's a radio call from one of our patrols. Turns out there's a survivor from the Fang Center that made it to one of the bunkers. We should go see if he's hurt or anything.
Thank God for that. Listen, the trailer's already hooked up to my truck inside the barn. I'll let Casey know you're on your way. And, let's keep this little incident to ourselves. Yeah? Thanks, Deputy.
Didn't like that one bit.
Not gonna die just yet. I've got more cultists to kill.
Who's shooting?
Colt's firearms deserve better owners.
Ready when you are. Wonder how long this conflict's gonna last.
you gonna laugh?
Fall's End is back to what...
All right, Deputy. The cult's got the Widowmaker locked up at the grain elevator. You're sure to run into some Peggies there, so be careful.
I'm ready to go. Still wild to think not long ago my only targets were cans and the occasional duck. Do whatever it takes to survive. Let's go! Something good.
He will say yes, I will be reborn. He will say yes, I will cleanse my soul from the project at Eden's gates. We have begun the rebirth. Begun the preparation of our lives during the The Father who said to me, "Take them, Those are the ones most in salvation. Though their sins are great, their souls are not beyond sin.
This is a good place for a supply cache, so we can fight the cultists.
Gotta move! It's not safe here!
I know. Openly those darker secrets can be challenging, scary, but this is what it is.
When you are.
Stop here! Everybody out!
Someone made off with the Widowmaker. Block the roads leading back to Falls End. Don't let it through.
Holy shit, you did it! You took back the Widowmaker! Cult's gonna throw everything at you now. Ram it right back down their fucking throats. My daddy put cannons on that thing. Don't be shy, deputy. Shoot away! Sons of bitches. Better yet, honk that horn every time you do, so I know when to cheer. Deputy. Now bring her on home to Falls End where she belongs.
How am I all in one piece? Town feels alive again.
I swear, one of these days.
Let's do this.
Holy shit, I can't believe my eyes. I gotta say, Deputy, seeing my dad's truck rumbling home sure brings back memories. I'd stand out here every time he came back, just like this, waving him home. You definitely got the grit to handle her, and more importantly, you got the heart. My dad would have liked you. If you ever need to use the Widowmaker, you don't even gotta ask. In the meantime, I'll keep my ear to the ground. If I hear anything that's worth your while, I'll let you know. Thanks again, Deputy.
A lot of blood's been spilled in these streets,
Hey, lady.
but it'll wash away.